Hi friends, welcome to Bella Stitchery. So I've come to realize this week that I have a lot in common with a radio DJ from the 90s. We both work by ourselves late at night, and we both take requests. So this tutorial today comes to you as a special request from Carla on my Facebook group. She purchased these cotton panels from my eBay store a while back and really wants to make Christmas cards with them and asked if I could do a tutorial with some ideas. So here we are. Thanks, Carla. These, as I mentioned, they're cotton. These are 100% cotton. You can wash them, sew them into pillows, stockings. You could sew them onto your cards too. I'm just going to use a tape runner. It works just as well, and I'm a little hesitant to sew on camera because I'm not that good. And it always gets jammed when people are watching. And when people aren't watching, it just really gets jammed a lot. So I'm just going to glue it, skip the middleman. But however you want to do it is fine. These are adorable though. I'll have a link to this in my eBay store. It's under holiday fabric. And for the paper, I'm using Bo Bunny's Joyful Christmas for all 8 of my cards. You can use any Christmas paper. Anything that has coordinating prints will make it so much easier because then you could just do all 8 cards at a go. I almost used some Tim Holtz, just general ephemera paper, you know, that looks like postcards and stuff. Would have been adorable too. So if you have stuff like that already in your stash, there you go. Easy breezy. So that's that. And then for the flowers I'm using today, these are all from Prima Marketing. I'll have links to these too because they're glorious. Look at this cuteness. Love this too. I love this with like kind of like a frosted snow. Glorious. Look, so festive. So these are from their Christmas line. I'll have, I think there's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 different packs, different sizes and things. So check that out in the description if you like those. And then let's get started. I've already prepped everything for your convenience and entertainment value. So I'm just going to take one card goodie stack at a time. Everything has been pre-cut. Everything has been inked with Distress Ink Walnut Stain throughout all of it. So I use the same ink for everything. I like inking everything and matting everything because I just think it gives it a little bit more interest. So what I'm going to do is, this is an A2 size card. So it's 4 1/4, folded in half from the 11. Boom. I'm going to do 6 of my cards will be this size. The other 2 will be a square 5 1/2 by 5 1/2. Just, you know, to jazz it up. Keep life interesting. So here's some paper. I kind of like the music note side. And because I'm going to do a ribbon, I feel like before I put my base down, I'm going to do the ribbon part so I could tuck it behind. Okay. So let's put another little matted center frame here in the middle. I do love patterned paper and I love Christmas paper, Christmas and Halloween paper. I always have way too much of, never enough. You know what I'm saying? Because they come up with more cute things and I'm like, well, I got to get that now. Shoot, how can I not? Okay, and then I'm going to flip those over like so. Use some hot glue to affix it to the back. Just a little bit. I was so glad too, a little behind the scenes news. If this looks so new and pretty, it's because it's new and pretty. I just got it an hour before I filmed this because my last one died this week. Like all of a sudden, just wasn't melting. I think these glue guns, while they are great, were not prepared for the level of use that I put them through because they just have a hard time. I use them every day, all day, and that's just, you know, they're not ready. They're just not ready. Okay, so then I got these fun gold doilies. They're paper doilies, but they're gold. Is that fun? Let me see what size they are if you're interested. I'll measure them out here. I've had them for a while, maybe, 4 inches. 4-inch gold doilies. Great for cupcakes, even better for cards. So I'm going to put this about like so. Just glue that down. Then I have my cute Merry Christmas bingo card. This, again, I just glued down with tape runner. The tape runner seems to work the best, I think, with fabric because it doesn't give bulk like other maybe glues might get a little bit bulky or wet looking. So that was perfect. And then put a little bit more. Stuff's just fun to use. Okay, then put it about right here. Then I made a pretty bow. I think I'm gonna tuck the bow behind my flowers. So maybe I'll do some flowers first. That way I could kind of just jam the bow in there. So gracefully. Oops. Okay. Now, tuck that in there. I love little poinsettias, so cute. Okay, so here I'm gonna take this is a double bow. Take this, I'm gonna kind of twist it like this. Throw some hot glue on there. And just smash it under my flowers. You get a little bit of wiggle room with hot glue, not a lot. But that's also why I like it, because I want something that does glue fairly quick and dry, so things don't shift too much on me. Okay, we're just gonna kind of make it pretty. Fluff that out there. There we go. Oh, now I got glue on my finger. Okay, and let's add another one here. For balance. You can never have too many pretty flowers and bows. Okay, I'm gonna try to fluff this out a little bit more there. There we go. And then I'm gonna top it off with these little gold beads. I'm gonna use a lot of these on the cards because I think it really goes well with the holiday look. I'll show you where I got them. I won't have a link to these because they're from Michaels. I think it's their own brand. And it's in their like jewelry bead section. Aren't these cute? And they have different cut like sizes and stuff. So that's what I'm gonna be using throughout. If you're interested in that, use your coupon. And I'm gonna use art glitter glue for those. I'm just gonna put some down the side like so. Cute. Then I have a jewel picker, which works part of the time. Which is now, yay. I mean, it works always, it's awesome. Best product I've ever seen. Okay, here we go. Make sure those kind of line up nicely. Yay, first card in the can. Boom, love it. What do you think? So cute. Now for the inside, off camera, because again, it's boring, I'm gonna cut out like a matte out of white cardstock or cream for inside for sentiment. But how cute is that? Okay, that's one. We have 7 more to go. Who's ready? Who's ready for the next one? Let's do this one. This vintage Santa. Cuteness. Okay, so I've got more goodies here. This is hand-dyed seam binding, by the way. I also have in my shop because I make these and I love it. So if you like seam binding too and you also like lots of pretty colors, check it out. Okay, let's throw some glue on here. Like so. And these designs, if you like these card layouts, obviously can translate to any card, holiday, birthday. There's no trademark Christmas. Throw some birthday sentiment on there, a cute retro kid for Easter with a bunny. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, this is cute trim, and I want to say it's from an old My Mind's Eye kit. Does anybody remember this stuff? This has got to be like 10 years old. And I found it when I was looking for something else today. And I was very excited because it's perfect and it's adorable. You could probably make some. It's basically crepe paper. See how, I think I want this off center a little bit. It's basically crepe paper and like a ribbon stitched together. So if any of you are sewers, you could probably make that pretty easy and it's pretty fabulous. I'm just gonna add it here as my trim. Try not to burn myself too badly. And if I do burn myself badly, I will try to play it off and not scream into the microphone. That is my guarantee to you. Okay, so here I'm gonna put a little seam binding up here in the corner. That's why I wanted this off center so that the seam binding doesn't cover up too much of my sentiment there. Let's put some little poinsettias here. And here, these are so cute. Prima makes the best flowers. They're just always so darling. Okay, so there's that. Now, let's do some bigger ones. Where did I put them? Let's find some bigger ones here. I want some, oh there, that'd be cute. And how about a green one? And this little tag I cut out of the paper line. So I thought that'd be cute. Maybe I'll do a little pop dot for that one. So I'm just gonna glue those down. I posted a photo on Instagram and Facebook today of my table while I was prepping for this. You should check it out. It is something. It is a disaster area, and that's basically how I live my life. Okay, so this is a fun tip, which you may have heard before somewhere else. If you get these foam pop dots and you use them all, you can keep this exterior packaging part of it because it's also a foam dot, and just use more stuff. See? So don't throw that away. It's the gift that keeps on giving. So here I'm going to use that. I'm going to tuck this under here. Cute. So cute. And then I'm going to put some more of those beads. I guess you could call them pearls. They're not really gems. Beads, pearls, baubles on there. I just love making cards because they're like tiny collages of artwork. And there's just so many fun things you could put on them. And oh my goodness. And it also just makes me buy everything because I'm like, oh, or keep everything, I should say. Like, don't throw anything away because it could be on a card. Okay, now I'm going to trim my trim. Ha! No, sorry. Trim my trim to be more flush with the card that way. There. Cute. What do you think of that one? That's pretty cute too, right? Okay, so that's two. Ta-da. Cruising. Okay, this one I wanted to make here. This paper I want to show you. It is, I don't even know if it's still around. It's from American Crafts. It's glitter paper. I think it's called Red Carpet. Let me see. Red Carpet. And it's got like glittery silver stuff in it. So it's almost textured. The glitter is not sitting on top, which I kind of like because it's a little bit more subtle. I bought way too much of it at one point and then never used it till today. So I'm very excited that it's a big day to me to be able to use stuff that I bought a long time ago. So I'm added that, see, just for a little extra pop of color. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use hot glue for this because sometimes, I don't know if you've noticed too, every once in a while glitter paper doesn't take certain adhesives as well because it's kind of rough textured. I feel like hot glue is, great for everything. But if you're doing like a tape runner kind of situation, it may not stick long term. So I would use something a little bit better adhesive wise, like a glue gun. Okay, I'm gonna put that on there. Perfection. Then I made a little border and I'm gonna put my little Santa. So I kind of just want to see about where I want him. I want him up a little bit higher because I found these buttons that I just tied with some almost candy cane stripe twine there. And I was going to put those along the bottom because I do love buttons. I think they're a really cute addition to like that whole vintage vibe. And I do have a lot of buttons. I buy them frequently in bulk because I don't know why. I have a ton of buttons, but I always feel like, you know what? I need more buttons. And the kids like buttons too. Okay, so I'm going to put this Santa over here. Then I'm going to put my buttons down with some glue. They're just so sweet. And they're a really inexpensive way to embellish cards if you want to, get a break from all of the $80,000 worth of worth of flowers, which, I mean, I also love them, but I get it. It can add up. Okay, so here I got some more seam binding. I'm gonna glue that about there. And we're gonna put down another button. Okay, this is kind of a fancy button. And because I'm just gonna glue it down, I just cut the plastic loop that was on the back for it to be sewn on. I just cut it right off. So I'm gonna glue it down. That way it just lays a little bit more flush with my ribbon and doesn't stick up so high. And then I'm just gonna make my little bows prettier, like so. Done. Cute. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I just love this I love this color palette. I love Vintage Santa. I once cross-stitched a ginormous Vintage Santa, if you've seen that on social media. It was a lot of fun to make, and it's probably my favorite Christmas style. So for the next one, switching gears, this one's gonna be kind of golden cream. Very rich, very, I don't know, glamorous. I also like a white and gold Christmas. So this, I got this like birch paper from that collection here. I thought was cute. Inked it all, like I said, with that same walnut stain. For this one, here, you can kind of see how the fabric is. Because the other ones I'd already matted, so it's kind of hard to see. So for this one, I'm just gonna put this directly onto my cardstock. I didn't want to mat this one because I'm using lace, and I don't know, I just didn't feel it. Wasn't feeling it on that one. So I'm just gonna put it direct on there. About so. Then I have some fun burlap, which is always fun for texture. I think I'm gonna put it up like that. Now, burlap and hot glue, I just say, be careful because it's a very open weave here and it gets very hot. Just a little FYI, a little life hack. Same with lace. Glue gun works great, very hot. So sometimes it's like a gentle like, ooh, okay, ow. Just gotta be careful there. Okay, I'm gonna put my lace, shift it a little bit. Now, for the fun part, I love these. I was so happy with this package when I opened it. Oh my gosh, it's quite fun. Okay, so I'm gonna put some gold flowers up there. Maybe another one here. Kind of arrange it how you like. These leaves are huge. I'm wondering if I should tuck one behind. What do you think? No? No. I'm gonna go for it and just do it like that. Let me switch these. There we go. So pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna start gluing. There we go. So cute. I think this is actually one of my favorite. After I just told you that I just love all those rustic colors, I'm like, well, never mind. The white and gold's my favorite. That's how fickle I am. That's why I like paper crafting, because each project could be a completely different thing in style, and I love it all. Okay, so I'm gonna do like that. It's also why I don't have tattoos. Little known fact, because I just changed my mind too much. Okay, so here we go. Let's put some more, should we put some more leaves? Yeah, I'm gonna trim them though. Ow, almost got my finger. Ooh, I feel like I need maybe people on standby when I use sharp objects or hot objects really. Everyone in my house is napping right now, which means I would have to call 911 by myself. It's always a risk. Okay, there we go. Cute. Love it. Adorable. Love lace. I love burlap. I love all the texture on this one with a little bit of sparkle. So cute, right? Okay, love it. Moving on. See, now I got to go to the next thing. Okay, so let me grab here, pardon my reach. This one, we're going to be working with a green cardstock for funsies. I already matted this again with that same glitter paper. I'm going to put that down. No, I'm not, because you know what, I'm using a ribbon. I'm going to do my ribbon first. This, I believe, is from Michaels also. It is a wire ribbon. which is kind of fun to make bows from because you can really make them super duper fluffy and sit in lots of fun, interesting ways. So wire ribbon is kind of a fun one. Okay, so I'm gonna put that back here just like we did for the other one. Now I'm gonna put this down on here, like so. Take it back up immediately because it's crooked. Like you do. We've all been there. Don't act like you haven't put something down crooked before. Hopefully, I hope. I hope it's not just me. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Now, I'm gonna put another little gold doily. I'm trying to think, maybe underneath on this one. Throw that down there. You don't need a lot of gold. I mean, you don't need a lot of glue for doilies, which is nice because they stick pretty well. Okay, so I'll put him maybe down a little bit since I have a big bow on there. Put him down here. There. Cute. Now for my bow. Love this one. I'm going to put it kind of in the corner like that. Very festive. And for this, I didn't knot my bow, you may notice. I just used some wire to kind of pinch the center together because I'm gonna put a button on top. And if I have a knot, it kind of just adds too much bulk to the top of it. So I just kind of bypass that altogether. And let me get my button. Okay, so here's one of those buttons like we used before. And as I mentioned, I'm just gonna cut off. See how easy that is? That way it'll lay a little bit more flush. A lot of glue on there. Press. Adorable. And then I'm going to put a couple of these gold beads on there because they're fun. And I think they add a little something extra. So let me get my glue. There we go. Cute. Cute, cute. Shiny, happy. Darling kids on there. Adorable. Okay, now let's do a square card to mix it up. As I said, this is a 5.5 by 5.5 square, inked. This I die cut from a Tim Holtz. I'll show you. Tim Holtz die on Sizzix. It's the clock one. It's called Weathered Clock. That's pretty accurate. And then I just inked it again with the same ink. I'm going to put my paper down here like so. I like this little poinsettia paper. It's cute. Some hot glue there. Hot glue here. This is craft paper from American Crafts. I like that color. Okay, I'm going to put this about here. And add some more glue. Now I'm going to add my clock. For that, I think I'm going to use some art glitter glue because the die cut pieces are so small. So let's just do some of this like so. Here we go. Okay. Right in the middle. Then I have my fabric Santa, some more sheet music. I think I'm gonna stagger it a little bit like that. And then put some flowers over here. I might even move it over a little bit more. I love layering. Just so cute. And it's really, I mean, it's a little bit time consuming, especially if you're matting all your pieces, but it really does make a huge difference, I think, to take that time to use that extra solid cardstock. And let's get some pretty frosted flowers. Aren't those nice? Put those around like so. Maybe like so. I'm trying to think how many I want to use. And then I'm going to use some gingham ribbon here. Same method. We're just going to jam that underneath the flowers. So it kind of peeks out. These are really cute. I bought these flowers actually last year, right after Christmas. And so I'm excited to kind of bust everything out and use it, even though, well, at least while I'm filming, it is July. But Christmas in July is the thing, right? I'm into it. Okay, so I'm just going to put that in here. Tuck these back out. And let it set up for a second. Cute. I love seeing a bow just peeking out like this. It's one of my favorite ways to use ribbon on cards. There's this kind of side peek thing. Let's see, should we put another, maybe one there. I kind of like it there. Put another one there. Right on top. And then I thought I could add some leaves just to kind of bring the whole piece up and around a little bit. Yeah, so I prepped all these cards in advance. Like I said, it's been an exciting morning. It took me back a little bit to, I used to teach card classes in Las Vegas at a place called Scrappin' Time. Has anybody been to Vegas Scrappin' Time when that was still open? Hi, did you come to a card class? Hi, I know I do have some friends still on Facebook for my card classes. So this kind of reminded me of that because I used to prep everything for like a week before the classes. So everything was pre-cut. All the little pieces were ready. I'm not going to add any more here. You know what? No. Taking those off the table. And it was fun, but it just reminded me of it because I remember the time spent making sure you had, 10 of everything cut the same way, checking out all of the ways you want to do the card in advance so you're not trying to figure it out while you're there and people are just staring at you, wondering what they were paying for. Okay, look, cute. I love it. So if you've been to that scrapbook store, give me a comment. Say hi. That was like the cutest place ever. I didn't technically work there. I was like a freelance card maker, but I went there all the time because they always had the cutest stuff. They had all like the brand name stuff. Okay, so let me grab this one. This is another darling kind of cream centered Santa Christmas thing. More of that paper. Just going to put that on there. But yeah, that was fun. Good times that was. Okay, we're going to do that. Then I'm going to put my doily down. I also inked this a little bit. This is just a white doily, white paper doily. Put this about here. Then I have some more matted paper. Do about that. And this Santa's cute. Charming fella. Okay, I put it about right there. Then I got some more of this burlap. I kind of shredded it by pulling some of the little pieces there. So you see this kind of edge. Isn't that cute? We're going to put that about here. Again, glue gun warning. Man, once you've been badly burned from a glue gun, you never forget those moments. It hurts quite a lot. Okay, so we're going to do some more of these frosted poinsettias, which I love. Over on the side. There we go. Kind of tuck that one in. And do one more, maybe down there. Cute. Cute, easy, and adorable. Okay, so there's that. Then I have some seam binding for this corner for balance here. Thought I put that up here. And then I have this little tied button. It's kind of rustic looking. Put some glue on there. Put that up here. I thought that kind of brought in the color from the burlap at the bottom. Give it a nice balance. Easy card, right? Couple flowers, some trim. Again, can you think of different ways you could use this? You could do pom-poms down here, pretty flowers up here for a really cute kid's birthday. Easy. Great ideas. Great ideas. Okay. And this is our last one. 2, 4, 6. Oh, our time is almost done for the day. So much fun. So many activities. Okay, so this is my last square card. So I'm gonna glue that down. I'm glad you're here. And if you're still here, I don't know what the runtime is, but if you're still here, hi. Welcome. I'm glad you stayed. I wasn't sure how many cards to make. At first I was gonna just pick 4 from the fabric. And I was like, let's just go for it. Let's just make them all. Damn the time. 14-hour video. We're doing it. Okay, here's this. And I think, put it about right here. Cute. Oh, you know what I was gonna do? I gotta rip that up. That's my second time having to rip up something I just glued down. Because I was gonna make a fun corner piece. If you take a doily, I don't know if you've done this before, you can just wrap it around and make your own fancy corner. It's super easy. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this, but you wanna do that before you glue it down, unlike what I just did, because you wanna be able to tuck it around the back. So I'm just gonna cut a little bit of extra. Okay. And we're gonna just glue it around the side like so. And that way it does look like a kind of book corner. You can cut it straight too so that you don't have to tuck it, but I just think it looks cool. Looks a little bit neater and better, I think, when it tucks around the back. Just like with the ribbons and stuff. So do that. Do that. Process isn't always pretty. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Okay. Now, look, cute, right? Okay, so now we're gonna try this again. No big deal. At least no one saw that. Wink. Okay, so we're gonna put that here. Like so. Then, get my little Santa here. And I think, again, I'm gonna put some flowers on this side. So, I'm gonna put Santa toward the edge. Then we're gonna go with some of these pretty flowers here and do a nice little bouquet over here. Yes, love it. Makes my heart happy. And tell me, friends out there watching this video, hanging out with me today, what kind of cards are you working on this week? Are you doing holiday cards at all? Halloween, Easter? I don't know what month you're watching this. Birthday cards? What are you making? What are you crafting with this week? This is the first of any kind of card I've made probably in a couple weeks. I tend to do mainly scrapbook layouts, but I do like card making. It's such a different kind of craft, really. A little bit of a different mindset, I feel, than scrapbooking. And also, what do you craft most? Tell me your thoughts. Tell me your feelings. Tell me your dreams. Do you do a lot of junk journals, scrapbook pages, cards, other? Okay, let's do a little bow there. And a happy button. Boom. Love it. There we go. I love making cards. I do, you know what I need to get better about is sending cards, because I am really not quite as good as I should be about sending them, especially when everybody knows you make them. And they also know they're not seeing anything in their inbox, or their mailbox, I should say. It's a little awkward. Maybe I'll send some this week. Maybe not Christmas cards because it is July, but maybe I'll send some cards to people. We're all still at phase 1.5 here in Washington, so most people aren't going out a whole lot. They might like a card, right? Okay, that is cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. So here are the cards we made today, my friends. Okay, let me show you. Let's just clear the chaos. This darling number here. Another one, same cute ribbon. I love that ribbon. Santa and buttons. Adorable. Oh, I'm trying to find my favorite. Okay. Maybe I got to see them all. I'll try to fit them all. I don't know if they'll all fit on the same screen here. Cute! Oh my gosh, this was fun. I hope you had fun too. Please comment, because I want to say hi. Been talking to myself for like 3 hours. Okay, here is the last one. What do you think? What's your favorite? I think I kind of like the square cards in this case. I really like this one. And I really like this one. Maybe it's because I just love flowers. But yeah, those are probably my two favorite. I really like this too. It's hard. What do you think? Do you have a favorite? Are there things you'd like to see in future videos? Again, I'm always happy to make stuff you want to see. So let me know what you want to see. Check it out, try it out. Let's make some stuff. Bye!